Using technology as a resource. My name is Emily Banks, and I am in the Curriculum and Assessment program with an endorsement of SEN at Millersville University. Currently, I am a learning support teacher at Donegal Intermediate School for 4th and 5th grade. The purpose of my research study was to assess the impact of technology on students' reading comprehension. I wanted to help solve the issue in my classroom of students' low comprehension across the board. I was hoping to see if technology was a useful resource in increasing students' reading comprehension when I wasn't able to be working with them one-on-one. This led me to my research question, which was, what impact does technology have on student achievement in reading comprehension? Some background literature that relates to my topic, Radek, Forstress, and Youngsuk investigated the technology effects had on reading comprehension. They used an experimental method. 319 students participated. The students were required to read lists of words, listen to the words, and then answer the questions about the words. This group was compared to another group who had to do the same thing using the list of words on the computer and using the list of the words on paper and pencil. These two groups were compared, and the study found positive effects when integrating technology into the students' assessment. Pearson, Verdag, Blomeyer, Morin, and the North Central Regional Education Lab investigated the effects environment had on students' learning. They used a meta-analysis approach, and they compared two groups of middle school students to see if technology made a difference in their environment. They did find that technology made a positive impact on students' learning in that environment. And lastly, Long examined the effects technology had on student engagement. A quasi-experimental approach assessing 35 fifth graders was used. The students were split into two groups, one using technology and one using paper and pencil. The motivation to read profile, as well as several other methods of assessments, were used to determine if the students were more engaged using technology in the classroom versus paper and pencil. Long found that the students were more engaged when technology was integrated. This led me to my design. First, I had determined the need in my classroom, which I had talked about. The need was the low overall reading comprehension that my class exhibited. So first, I gave them a pretest on MobyMax as a starting point, and I also gave them a DIBELS test on their level as another starting point to see what their retail total was. Then I used the program MobyMax daily for a minimum of 15 minutes to see if this would help increase the students' comprehension at the end of my research study, which took place throughout a few weeks. Afterwards, I gave the same test as I did the pretest. I gave it now as a post-test, and I also gave another DIBELS test to the students and compared these results to their pretest data. Afterwards, I analyzed the results. Looking at these MobyMax findings a little bit closer, as you can see, the left column or chart is the pretest score data from my students, and the right chart is the post-test data as well as the growth chart from the pretest. Looking closer into this, there was an upwards trend in the students' reading comprehension. The students showed an increase in growth between a 0.1 and a 0.3%. Mostly overall. And then this was also compared. I looked at the students' retail quality for their DIBELS test in the beginning of the year versus their retail quality now using the DIBELS test after implementing this program MobyMax. So therefore, my findings for that, I saw 12 students overall increase their retail quality, 5 students remained the same, and 2 actually increase in their text level, going up to the next level, DIBELS. So that brings me to my conclusion that the research shows academic gains when technology was integrated into the classroom daily, into the routine. Specifically, the program MobyMax was used. However, I think that other technology sites could be used as well. I also think my students showed an increase of engagement when technology was integrated. Naturally, if the students are more engaged, then the more learning that they are doing. Thanks for watching.